Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchise Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is January 11th of 2025, 10:11 in the a.m. Let's say it together. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Well, people, you guys responded to a video that I almost did not do. I was going to wait until this morning to kind of like insert it in there in part of a big video, but I'm glad I went with it. One person I will not disclose sent me an email. This is how I found out about this. A LA county supervisor wearing an upside down cross. Okay. When I read the comments last night, the question was, hey, we need to find out more about her. And how dare she wear an upside down cross? People, I appreciate your openness and candidness. And I thought about the comments because I had thought about going a little bit deep because I had already went a little bit deep, but I was thinking, well, Pearson, you know, what else could be out there on this lady? I mean, I saw photographs, which I'll share with you, in relation to her, where I saw that she never wore the cross before, historically, so far in terms of what they're showing in terms of photographs. I'm like, well, okay. So then this morning, I got up with a fresh mind, and the dog pound hit me. And when I said it hit me, it hit me. So I want to give Dog Pound a shout out. Because when I show you this, it will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. Just wait till the end. I've got to build like I normally do. People, I do not like this moment. I don't like this moment. I don't like this moment. But God Almighty has led me to things. If you notice my channel the last 2-3 weeks, it's been off the chain. So let's just get this thing on. We're going to build in relation to these fires because I got some things to show you, okay? And then we're going to go to a part that it's just going to hurt, okay? It's going to hurt. And I gotta be very careful. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to subscribe here in case something happens. Because I don't know. This is my backup. Just type in it. Just type in Franchise Gift and subscribe. Okay? Because I don't know what's going to happen. In the past, when I've gone super deep, I've paid for it. I think I'll be okay here, but just in case, I'm going for a week. This is where I'll be. It's going to hurt my money real bad, which I can't afford, but hey, you got to see what I got to show you. You got to see this. You just got to see it. So I'm going to be mild when I present it, but you take it from there and you share it if you think it's necessary. Okay, now, let's start off with, and this is deep. You can see I'm working on something here, right? This is deep in its own. Well, I might as well just share this with you. Well, we'll leave it alone. We'll deal with that later. We're going to go with the background of that lady that I showed you. But first of all, we're going to deal with, as you can tell, I messed up in the head. I apologize. Let's deal with some arsonists, okay? And the guy that was caught a few days ago, he's not going to be charged with arson. Then we'll build from there until another arsonist that they caught as well, okay? So let's go with it.
Fires in LA weren't bad enough. They now have video of active arsonists in the city, groups of people who are going around and starting fires to cause cause destruction, hoping that their crime will be covered up by the wildfire that is spreading. I used to live in Redding, California, which is far north California, but we dealt with this during the Carr Fire. People that were living on the streets, or people that were involved in drugs, people who were just angry at the government, or had been abused by the wealthy, or the system, or had just been disenfranchised whatsoever, would actively commit acts of arson, hoping that the wildfire spread would allow them to get away with their destruction or their insurance scams. So now police are on the ground having to patrol areas that are being evacuated to make sure that there are not arson groups out actively lighting fires.
So this is what is happening. People are allegedly starting fires, which makes sense because when I say it makes sense, because there are pockets in LA where there was no fire and it skipped a big area and then boom, there it is. Some people might argue and say, well, Pearson, it's all dry. It's going to start like that. I get it. But listen.
Suspect accused of setting at least 4 fires in downtown Los Angeles.
This is a video. I can't show all of it. I'm doing it in pieces. This is a guy that last year was walking around setting the fires. He was literally taking boxes and also substances, use your head, and he was lighting stuff on fire.
Is in custody tonight. This is that surveillance video showing the 31-year-old Marias approaching the building and then allegedly torching paper and cardboard stored behind a fence.
So when you see paper or cardboard just sitting around, beware, beware. Just like a few years ago, I won't say the group, remember there were allegedly bricks sitting around before the riots hit. Remember that? Pallets of bricks were just sitting around mysteriously. Boom. Well, this guy's got boxes already sitting around that he's putting up there. How did he get them there? You feel me? And then boom, buildings are catching fire. This is last year now.
In September, the same man was seen prior to a fire along Willow Street that showed the suspect gathering garbage throughout the day, placing it at the front door of the business. Then later that evening, the suspect returned
and started a fire. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm gonna build this up. Now, this is the guy I reported on a few days ago where neighbors got together and caught a guy with a kerosene thing and everything, but he hadn't lit anything. So watch this. But they caught him on a bicycle. Watch this.
Started the West Hills fire because that was started at a parking lot. It's going to come over here and light up this area.
Oh my gosh. No, this is crazy. I can't even believe it. Because I'm like,
a 30-year-old guy,
Blowtorch, people.
how does
He had a
fire
blowtorch.
jump literal cities?
I know, I can understand there, but all the way over.
Exactly. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, guys.
Yeah.
Arrested an alleged arsonist suspected of deliberately starting the devastating Kenneth Fire in Los Angeles' celebrity enclave of Calabasas. The suspect, reportedly a homeless man in his 30s, was caught by citizens in Woodland Hills after allegedly attempting to set up.
See the kerosene thing he had? Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that something? But check this out.
Enclave of Calabasas.
Police across the area are also on high alert for looters out here.
Looking at some additional evidence that was present, they responded, they interviewed this suspect. After the interview and additional investigative steps, looking at some additional evidence that was present, they made a determination that there was not enough probable cause to arrest this person on arson or suspicion of arson, and therefore this person was arrested on a felony probation violation.
So he did not, I'm assuming he's going to jail on another charge. But you see the blowtorch, the kerosene, I call it kerosene, forgive me, but the blowtorch, whatever you want to call it, it's right there on the car. He didn't get arrested because it looks like there was no film or no act of him doing it, like striking a match. Maybe, I'm assuming that the police interviewed the people, so I guess it wasn't enough conclusive evidence. That's what the police officer is saying. So he didn't get charged for that. Listen.
Arson or suspicion of arson, and therefore this person was arrested on a felony probation violation. This investigation is ongoing, however, and I'd like to thank those community members that were involved in this and helping us.
So this fits with what the guy showed in that first film, that historically looters and people have, homeless people and other people, people who are mad at LA, the government, they're mad at wealthy people, and they do this kind of stuff out there, okay? Now, here's a second looter. Here's a second arsonist. California, well, here's a lady that they have and they're arrested on suspected arson. California State Park peace officers arrest arson suspect near Leo Carrillo State Park, okay? Now I'm gonna read all this to you. I have her here. California State Parks announced Friday the arrest of Gloria Lynn Mandich, 60, in connection with a brush fire that ignited near Leo Carrillo State Park in Los Angeles County. I always teach on park back in the day. Park in gematria adds up to 46, okay? 46 is destruction, okay? Bo Biden, JFK, George Floyd, all those people became unalive at 46. So park, why was she caught in the park? Is that coincidence? The arrest comes as California continues to battle multiple destructive wildfires fueled by strong Santa Ana winds and dry conditions. Thousands of acres have burned, prompting evacuation orders and widespread damage, including Topanga State Park and Will Rogers State Historic Park, old school Will Rogers. So yeah, this is deep, people. They caught this lady. I have a picture of her on TikTok. I should have brought it up. But yeah, she's California State Park. Let me go back in here right quick. Do they have her? Yeah, here she is here. That's her there. It's all over the news. And you really gotta dig to find this stuff, people, you know what I'm saying? Really gotta dig to find this stuff. And she's got a serious criminal record too. So you got homeless people, people with criminal records, alleged foreigners. Is there a pattern here? Destitute people allegedly are doing this. Why? Again, I gotta be careful. Anyway, let's go into this here. I want you to hear this guy again. He's talking about another guy that got arrested, but listen.
Breaking news, everyone. JLR investigates. We are live. Continuous coverage of the California fires, Los Angeles area, folks. This has been going on for days now. The Pacific Palisades fire is brewing again this morning. Brentwood, be on notice in Brentwood because the fire could be coming to Brentwood neighborhoods. This fire has now burned 37,000 acres. They're saying the size of San Francisco.
Wow.
12,000 structures, they're saying, burned. 12,000 structures. 12,000 structures and 11 people dead. Continuous coverage, folks. We've been talking about people that have been arrested in the last couple days for arson. I posted a video last night of a woman.
So yeah, check out JLR investigation. He's on it, and he found another guy as well. He found where is it at? I lost it. There's another guy that got arrested. Here he is here. Another guy they caught. I'm just gonna say suspected of arson. Where are these people coming from? Where are these people coming from? And why are they so heartless? Now, there is a lady that Lindsay Horvath. That's the one that I did the video on last night. Let's get the deep dive into her. Okay? And like I said, don't break your TV. Just contain yourself. Because the coincidence here is mind-blowing. Okay, so let's get into this here. This is the video that started it all. I found the exact video of her wearing the upside down cross, okay? This is the mayor. And this particular situation happened on January 9th. January 9th, okay? Now listen here. Listen and watch. And he's got on the maroon, like in the Purple family, the Phoenicians. Those of you all who know what's going on, just, you know how they go, allegedly. But watch this here.
Went to that situation. Supervisor Lindsay Horvath.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Our West Hills, Hidden Hills, Calabasas residents are under evacuation order and evacuation warning for the Kenneth fire. As you heard, it just started over 2 hours ago, and at the rate of spread and the density of the communities in this area, it is serious. Please act swiftly, move quickly, evacuate now to protect your life, the lives of your community members, and the lives of our first responders. A shelter has been established at El Camino Real Charter School at 5440 Valley Circle in Woodland Hills. Continue to stay updated at emergency.lacounty.gov to ensure we can protect lives.
So she spoke yesterday, and she's got on the upside down cross. People have mentioned this, but I don't know what it is. I didn't get enough focus on this. But look, the upside down cross. This is what I presented last night. Now, let me go from here. This is her. This is when the Snoop Dogg came out last night. I had started doing the Snoop Dogg. I'm looking for a picture with the cross. And there's one right there. And thank God I caught it, because I didn't catch it last night. Wow. And this is in her Wikipedia, people. My Lord, I didn't catch that, people. I didn't catch it. Crosses be so small. When you go on these people's pages, you don't see it. It's like a dot. So I didn't catch it, but I caught it now. Wow. It's in her Wikipedia. Wow. So let me go on Wikipedia And let me put in her name for Wikipedia. Here it is here. Wow, it's right there. Oh my God, it's been there. Isn't that something? Let me see, a few more pictures. Well, there she is there. So I didn't catch it, people, but I caught it now. She's an American politician, advertising executive, and activist. She is currently serving as a member of the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors for the 3rd District, which covers the San Fernando Valley, and served as chair of Los Angeles County in 2024. She was previously a council member for West Hollywood, California, was twice its mayor. Wow, so she's been a mayor. She was previously a council member for West Hollywood, California, and was twice its mayor. Wow, so she's been around for a while. Okay, so yeah, thank you for that person that told me to start digging more. And all I went was for the photographs. But yeah, I appreciate you guys encouraging me. But yet, watch what I dug up. Watch what I dug up. So she just spoke. We might as well just stop with this picture, I guess, so we can go on. That's the only picture I found. I didn't see any pictures with that. But yeah, there it is again. So small, but yeah, blow it up, there it is. So yeah, she's had that photograph for a while, and it's on Wikipedia. So she's one that crossed, I don't know how long that Wikipedia been there, but hey, you know, usually with Wikipedia is you got a little history. So let's look at something now. I found this. 6 years ago, she was interviewed. We'll give that some brief air. Lindsay Horvath. Watch this.
Lindsay, thank you so much for sitting down with us today.
It is my pleasure.
So, you've made a really big impact on the city of West Hollywood since you've been involved with it.
That's very nice of you to say.
Well, you've definitely put forth a lot of initiatives. You founded the Community Response Team for Domestic Violence, and you are also an advocate of women's issues a lot. Why is that something that's so near and dear to your heart? Why are those things?
Well, you may have noticed I am a woman, but more importantly, it's not that self-serving. I think, in fact, it was something I wasn't even really aware of. You know, I was raised in a family that most of my cousins were boys, and I grew up just like everybody else.
Yeah.
And was treated the same. In fact, I was probably expected to do a little bit more than the guys. I came to learn just by living my normal life that women were treated differently.
So she's done some positive things for women's groups and other stuff. So I did a little digging, okay? Now,
he went to.
Let's go back into that original video where she has this necklace on, on the 9th. Watch this.
On that situation, Supervisor Lindsay Horvath.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Our West Hills, Hidden Hills.
So boom, there it is. There it is. Now, watch this. There she is. Here's her birthday. June 30th, 1982. Okay. June 30th, 2024 was her last birthday. June 30th, 2024 was her last birthday. She spoke in relation to the LA fires on 1/9/2025. The difference is I know, right? 6 months, 1 week, 4 days. Again, her last birthday was 6/30/2024. The day she spoke about the fires was 1/9/2025, and I included the end date by clicking right here. And it's exactly 6 months, 1 week, and 4 days. You know, I've got countless videos the last few months. 614 has come up. New subscribers, welcome. What is 614 coincidentally? What is 614? Speechless. Now, that comes out to, the 614 comes out to 194 days, 194. Now watch this. The 194th day of the year is July 13th. What happened on July 13th? Trump survived what? In Butler, Pennsylvania. He survived that in Butler, Pennsylvania. Remember? Fight, fight, fight. It's all this coincidence. And then July 13th, I took it literally. The day that she just spoke about the fires with the upside down cross on, 1/9/2025, subtracted from 7/13/2024, the day that Trump got hit in the ear in Butler, Pennsylvania. The difference is 185 days. What is 185? July 4th is the 185th day of the year. And like I've been screaming, this is the end. This is the end of the USA. People, tell me what you think. Is this coincidence? Are you screaming right about now about the coincidence? I call them mathematical improbabilities. But at this point, I'm calling on Jesus. If you don't know him, it's time, people. God got his hand on me, and I got my hand in his hand. And like you, I'm holding on for dear life. I don't know any other place to go, nor do I care. Common sense, prayer, and holding on and trusting him. I'm bringing this stuff to you so you can be current and relevant. I had no idea that there would be a coincidence like this. But it all started, and I want to thank that person who sent me this video. I want to thank the person from the bottom of my heart, who sent me this video about this upside down cross, because this is what started it all with me. And then my man Pound, we got on it last night. I went to bed, got up this morning, and I had no idea I would see 614. If you like the work, my name is Friendshot Pearson. Just please subscribe, thumbs up. If you want to help the channel, whatever way you can, just click on my picture,
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
and then go over here and click on more. I have Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, and PayPal. A P.O. box, I have a poetry book, and just pray for me. If you can't help, I get it, just pray for me. This video really did, it brought me to tears. What are we looking at, people? What kind of world are we living in? A world we need to get up out of here, that's all I can say. But until then, we gotta endure. God bless you and God bless America.